He wants to ask questions.
सो हेलो गाइस, आज हम फिर मिलने जा रहे हैं कुछ नए अपने दोस्तों से जिनसे हम सवाल और जवाब करेंगे और जानने की कोशिश करेंगे उनके डिफरेंट कल्चर को. सो वी हैव अ स्पेशल गेस्ट. व्हाट्स योर नेम मैम?
Sarah,
Sarah. So where are you from, Sarah?
from the United States.
Oh, that's very interesting. Which part of the United States? Which state? Like which city?
It's a place called Utah.
Okay, Utah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have one friend also. So what do you do, Sarah?
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
What's your
I
profession?
have to go actually.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
Here, he'll do it.
साला ये दुख का खत्म नहीं होता बे. So what's your name, sir?
What's up?
So
Joe.
where are-
My name is Joe.
Okay. Hello, John. So where are you from?
Joe.
Joe. Sorry.
Joseph.
Okay, Joseph. So where are you from, Joseph?
I am from. It's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm here right now.
Okay, that's very interesting. So Joe is from the place where he stands. Huh? ये
Yeah.
धरती मेरी माँ है.
Otherwise, I was born in Waukegan, Illinois,
Okay.
on January 16th, 1987.
Okay. So what you do, Joe?
I'm a doctor. I do internal medicine.
Okay, that's very interesting. I aspire to be a doctor, but I'm a graphic designer.
That's cool.
Okay. So how long have you been here in Varanasi?
What is this? Day number 3 or day number 2? Day number 2.
Okay, day number 2. So what things that fascinates you in Varanasi?
What doesn't fascinate me? You know, it's nice to take a dip here in the sacred river here.
Of course.
All the mandir and arti and just what's fascinating is the respect for the elements and kind of like the acknowledgement of the elements and really the connection to that.
Yeah, of course. And what about food of Indian foods and that?
Food's good. Bati chokya.
Yeah.
We had that the other day.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I had some rasmalai and some sweets.
Okay. So you also enjoyed that street food of Varanasi?
Street food's good, yeah, and then homemade is even better.
Yeah.
And then it's good.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting to know. So I just want to ask few questions. You also traveled with different places of the world.
I've been to a few different places of the world.
Like any?
Well, my parents are Greek
Okay.
and Armenian, so I've been to Greece a bunch.
Okay.
I've been to Peru.
Okay.
I've been to where else have I been?
Okay.
India. I like it here, special connection because I like the culture, people, food.
So you travel means different places in that world. So what things you find similar in all the places, and what things you find different from India?
So what do I find similar in all the places? What was your name again?
Gaurav.
Gaurav.
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you, Gaurav.
Yes, sir.
What's similar is, anywhere you go, it's like love is love, family is family,
Yeah.
Food tends to be a big part of a lot of other cultures.
Of
American
course.
culture, maybe not as much.
Okay.
But, you gotta eat, you gotta sleep, you gotta love,
Yeah.
you gotta pee, you gotta poop.
Yeah, of course. Definitely these things are similar.
It's human stuff.
Yeah. And what things you completely find different from India? Means you will only find in India this thing.
Oh,
Except in this world.
I think what's special about India is kind of the attention to kind of details of living, way of
Okay.
life, like, what kind of hand you're eating with or how you're walking. There's a lot of attention to
kind
like
of
basic
awareness.
Yeah, awareness.
Yeah, definitely. This is
The other cultures, there's not as much awareness.
spoon and all the things.
Yeah,
Like,
so that's different.
Yeah. So like we have like a kind of notion or pre-assumption like foreigners are means completely different from us. So what's your take on means like people here in India when we see any foreigner? So we have like what we saw in Hollywood movies. They are living like that. They means for them. So what's your means things are similar. Things are not different. People are same.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, like means for us like foreigners are completely different. They are So but peoples are same. People's like for them everything is important. Like what we saw in Hollywood movies means they are like driving in a car. They have big everything big. So they are living like that, but
Huh.
they have also struggles. Everything is same.
Who has struggles? Oh, the fam. Oh, yeah. Everyone's got their own struggles,
Yeah,
you know. As
of
far
course.
as I mean, the Hollywood movies,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, show some things. I mean, it depends on what kind of movies you see. Some
yeah,
movies
yeah,
are,
yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
trailer park life,
Of course,
which
of
is lower socioeconomic status, and
course.
you know they're not having the easiest life. Other movies are,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, Iron Man and this man and Spider Man and
yeah, yeah.
Batman.
That Marvels. Yeah, Marvels thing.
But yeah, there's all kinds of different experiences, especially you know people's experience happen right
Yeah,
here in
yeah,
the mind. So
yeah,
you know whatever they're thinking about, whatever they're
yeah, yeah,
worried about, whether or not they,
yeah, yeah.
and then the food that they eating
Eat,
is
yeah,
very, it's not as, it's very poor in quality,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
oftentimes. So
Yeah.
that affects the mind and
Okay.
all these things.
So I will ask another question. Like you travel different places of this world.
Hmm.
So what thing you find you means that thing definitely have to change
Oh, in the whole world?
in that whole
Yeah,
world.
I think you know something that India does right
Yeah.
is you know there's a little bit more respect for the other life besides the human life. You know,
Of course, animals that cows.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know it's the human beings have to get out of their mind
yeah,
that they are in some way you know
yeah. Superiority.
have a big time superiority. You know,
Yeah,
there's some you know we have when that with ability comes that responsibility.
great. Like
You know,
ability. Yeah.
so if you have that ability to speak, you have
Of
that
course.
ability to think maybe
Yeah,
clear about some things
yeah,
instead of taking advantage
yeah, yeah,
of someone who doesn't.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's your responsibility to help.
Yeah, definitely you have to raise your voice if something is going
Yeah,
bad or something is happening
yeah.
not so good. So thank you so much giving your precious time and
Oh, you bet.
maybe soon we
Welcome.
will meet
Thanks,
again
Gav.
in different part of that world.
Yeah.